I said you labeled part 5 ham hands, and so I was doing the Byakuya line ham hands. No, alright. Oh, you started streaming right on that. Okay, thanks. Hello, internet.
I am so exhausted by stupid shit. I'm ready for Friday to be deleted from all of existence.
Well, thank no it's Friday.
Jesus.
The fuckers?
Wait, Sasha's gonna make it.
Yes,
What
we
the
got-
fuck is this?
Yeah.
It's a surprise appearance. It's like when they add a new Smash character.
Exactly. Except I'm not an anime girl with a sword, but that's okay.
I mean,
oh,
you
you
could
saw
be.
that?
Yeah.
Do you know anything about Xenoblade?
Not anything except that there's like a thing for it in Breath of the Wild that I never did because I didn't care.
It's just like the Worms guy. The soul was in the blade of their hearts and destiny.
Oh, it's one of those. Okay.
I think it's like I mean, I don't know, but it's like Final Fantasy meets Dragon Quest Warrior Man Sword Soul, and like it's very anime.
Well, I like 2 out of 3 of those things, but I'll probably give it a miss.
Yeah, I heard it's long as shit. Do you know what today is?
Trial day?
It's time to find out what happened to Mr. Handhands.
I'll be
Let's
right
see.
back. I gotta get settled, but go on without me.
Alright, have fun. Jack, are you awake?
I am awake. This is a shocking and welcome development.
What is shocking?
I thought that Sasha's work would keep him away on Friday, but not Saturday.
And
And
then
it turns
what
out,
was
bam.
welcome?
Sasha.
Wait, so it was like
What-
2 emotions for one thing.
Yeah.
Whoa. Jack, what happened last time?
Last time we investigated the outhouse. Or the house that's outside of the hotel.
Wonderful phrasing.
Yeah. And then what's his face found his earring.
Did we talk to everybody?
I don't think we did.
I know,
think we
because
arrived-
I thought we had talked to everybody, because I was like, wait, I don't remember him saying this.
Let's stop this bad joke. Why don't we have dinner instead?
Oh, God.
That's
Dinner
less
at-
country drawl
dinner
and
at,
more like
midnight?
fucking.
That guy still doesn't think this is happening, huh?
What happened, Hajime? Are you scared? Seriously, you're such a wuss.
Hachi's such an asshole.
That is...
A huge organization, so my kingdom has been cast in doubt. However, I do not think my government would participate in something like this.
Okay, so what happened last time, Jack? You went to the outhouse.
Yeah, we investigated the place. We found everything out. We know exactly who the murderer is now.
Mhm,
And Gundam found his earring.
mhm.
Someone took a gigantic poop.
Okay.
We visited Byakuya's blah 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 blah.
His what?
His bungalow.
Okay.
And
That's not what I thought you were trying to say. I thought you were having a little Chris moment. You know, you wanted some personal time.
What?
Body. I don't know. I
The
don't know
body's
what you
not
were
there.
saying. I didn't
You
know.
didn't
Yes,
drag
it
his
was.
body across the grounds of the hotel. What?
You were thinking about it. That's what
Oh,
you were
yeah.
implying.
Of course.
I made a cherry from a napkin. I just want you to know that. I made art.
You made a cherry from a napkin, as in you drew a cherry, or you drew the fruit?
No, I
Cherry.
crumbled up a piece of a napkin and then I made a stem for the cherry. Alright.
Okay.
I mean,
We're off to a great start.
it's relevant, okay? You don't understand. Who haven't we? I guess we haven't talked to anybody, huh?
Right.
Okay. Well, wait, is Sasha back? I don't know if
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this is me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pekka
that's it.
Pekka, are you doing okay? You looked like you weren't feeling too well earlier.
What's her name, Jack?
Pekka Pekka Mar.
Okay.
No.
Don't worry
Yama,
about
Pekka
it.
Yama! Fuck!
I appreciate your concern. However, there are other things we should be focusing on.
Yeah, she doesn't want to be caught up in the whole
Damn it.
murder situation.
Damn it, I don't want to go. Is there any way I can run away from this?
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna destroy my voice on this guy today.
Mhm.
This is our battle to avenge Byakuya, but I feel quite disheartened.
I swear, microwave fucking sound. Leave me alone.
It'd be nice when some of these people are dead so you don't have as many to talk to.
Oh my god.
This is definitely strange. Why is this happening? Why do we have to find the killer?
That's part of
What?
the game.
That has been explained to you.
This is the worst.
We gotta find the killer. If we don't, we're the ones who's gonna get killed.
Can you
She's
just tell
gotta
that other
figure it
lady
out.
that?
Yeah.
Be
Why did she do that?
happy!
Oh god, stop.
Fuck me. Be happy you humans have been spared. It was you. It was you, you fuck.
It's such a bad thing for someone to say.
I don't give a flying fuck if that fat pig is dead. Who cares? Seriously.
God damn it, dude.
So annoying.
Jeez, how boring.
You!
Whatever, let's go inside already.
I agree with you. Let's go inside.
Wait, 2 more people.
Why
Well,
you say it like that?
Oh my god,
Jack.
Jack.
Athena Part 2!
God.
Hina Part 2, they improved upon the existing design.
I don't even know about part 1, but I know.
No.
You wanted us here, Izzy.
I know. In RPG video games, it is common for secret areas to be underground.
Comparing our situation to a video game.
What do you want, dude?
blah, 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 blah.
I already read that line last week. That's super good.
Oh my god, that fucking
Uh.
voice line is hilarious.
Holy
Alright, is that
shit.
everyone? Okay.
Who gave her all
Did
the
you talk to-
Alka-Seltzer?
Monami?
Oh.
Did you talk to Naegi either?
Oh, you're right. Nagito. What were you saying, Sal?
Who gave that lady all the Alka-Seltzer tablets?
Oh, I finally learned how to say Nagito. So, I
Oh
learned
my
a good
God,
little.
stop!
So here's the, I told you I was gonna bring it up on stream, and so
no, I
we
thought
were
you were joking.
we were going through our day to day, and I was like Nagito, and she's like, no, it's Nagito. I'm like, I don't understand. I'm like, oh wait, I know how I'll remember it. Eggnog on your toes. There we go. I'll remember his name now.
Alright, Caleb, say his name.
Nagito.
Oh my god. It's a little rough, but it's better than before.
Do you want me to do it wrong?
No, dude, it's fine.
Nagito. All right. You were wondering about Gundam too, right?
You too, huh?
Dude, they're dating, okay? Come on now. You know that they're dating. Alright, are we ready?
Yeah.
Did you talk to Monami?
No.
Like Caleb did?
I...
Bruh.
Well,
I
that was a
regret.
wealth of information.
Yeah, she's like stuttering. Alright, let's go.
Something's shaking.
This is dangerous. Everyone, please get down. Oh my
Holy
god!
shit.
What?
Holy fuck. That could have smashed somebody.
Just something came out.
No way.
Could it be? Is he telling us to enter it?
Yes, this is Aura. Even Crimson Steel Elephant Magaji is trembling with fear.
Look at the little fat hamsters. They're so fat and chonky.
4 of them just, like 3 of them just don't give a shit. There's only one that's like, ugh.
Ooh, that's so totally suspicious.
Hey!
Forgive me, seriously, just forgive me already.
Ah,
Hey, why don't we just stop here? I mean, none of this is real anyway. Like, not even remotely.
no way!
There's no way, there's just no way we'll find a killer.
Stupid!
Complaining won't get us anywhere. If you're really a man, then man up for God's sake. Come this far. We have no choice but to keep moving forward.
I'm a man!
Stop! Why?
You're right. There's nowhere for us to run. We need to do it. Akane.
If that's everyone's decision, we'll just follow you guys.
Yep.
If this were a video game, it'd have a very high difficulty level. Let's do our best to clear the game.
Trial 1 though, girl. Shaking with fear and nervousness, I hesitantly lifted my feet and stepped onto the escalator.
They don't
That
know
escalator's
that, though.
moving hella fast.
Is this 4?
They don't know that it's trial 1.
I won't think anymore.
Sounds like you're gonna need to think.
Yeah, if I
Makoto,
think,
is
I'll
that
run
you?
away. All I could do was stare upward intensely as the escalator carried me.
Into his maw.
Holy fuck with that.
That is an intense animation.
When each of us entered Monokuma Rock,
Reminds me of Paper Mario. Stuff just jumps at you like shape.
Did it just go down? Oh, it's an elevator. The whole
Around.
thing.
This is an elevator. I see. The entire rock is an elevator.
Is he?
Once again, Monokuma's doing what he pleases. However, if he's gone this far and made something like this, I don't think he's playing around. Even so, we're going pretty deep.
you're right.
Stop, Jack.
I heard an unnerving chattering sound inside my head. My brain! It trembled! I soon realized it was the sound of my teeth. All I could do
I
was
forgot
purse
about
my...
those.
All I could do was purse my lips tightly so everyone else couldn't hear it.
Dude, look at them all. Like, look at Terratira's hair. Like, it looks like Mondo adjacent, you know, like from this angle.
Wait, what is it? Q?
Cute.
To get the... Yeah, there you go.
There.
Yeah, look. Look at how short that. I don't remember her name. It's Pecan Girl, the little dancer.
Yeah, she looks like
so
she could
small.
fit inside fucking everybody else.
She's supposed to be like 14 or some shit, right? Like she's younger than the rest of them, or
No,
she's just like that?
they're all the same age, I think.
She's
they're-
like 5.
I know. I mean, I'm sure she's probably the youngest, but yeah, not by much, like a year. Look at
Stop
Sonya.
calling
She has like
Valentine.
perfect posture. She's so like uptight.
Her and Mahiro, right?
Mahiro? She's kind of
Mahiro.
like she's just kind of hanging out there. Her shoulders are like tensed up though.
Mhm.
Yeah, look at that fucking Yakuza kid just hanging out in front.
He doesn't give a fuck.
I love how Nagito's just like hanging out, like he just wants to order something to go.
Oh man, is there some drugs here?
They've all been wearing the same clothes for like 3 days.
Oof.
There we were, listening to unpleasant roars as the elevator plunged deeper and deeper into the earth. Some time passed before the elevator finally finished descending. And then the elevator doors slowly opened.
Welcome!
Okay, welcome. This is the class trial field. How do you like it? It's a special place, so decide your fates. I really like this song. It's got a cool like line to it.
Right? Yeah. What the hell is he thinking? Locking us in a shitty looking place like this?
Don't fuck with me!
You fucking crazy? Don't mess with me, asshole.
Woohoo! Complain all you like. I'm used to it by now. Come on, you're wasting your time and energy. Hurry up and take your seats where your names are written.
Looks like everyone knows. Even if we try to resist, it won't change a thing.
Is that an iPad on the wall?
Looks like a screen.
It's got the borders like an iPad, you're right?
Yeah.
Just as Monokuma ordered, we walked toward the seats we had been assigned.
It's kind of eerie that he had put like kind of like a normal trial, you know, like in court where they have all the seats there for other people to watch.
Yeah.
In the
spectators.
wizarding world.
Good Jack.
From this point on, we need to find out who killed Byakuya. The ultimate affluent progeny, Byakuya Tagami. He was overly critical, arrogant, condescending.
Everybody liked him.
But he also had a strong sense of responsibility.
That was
As we were
responsibility.
picnicking, he accepted his role as leader and tried his very best to keep us together. A guy like him got murdered. No, that guy got murdered, not a guy like him. That guy right there. The person who did it is one of us.
That's really cool.
No, it is. That's not a question. We already established that.
I like how Territory looks like a mascot for like a
Yeah.
basketball place. I'm sorry.
Big boy.
Can't believe it. There's no way
Byakuya-
I can believe it.
Sorry, Byakuya looks like he's eating his blood.
This scarf tastes excellent.
Ibuki looks really cool in this shot. I mean, she's kind of like a bit of an airhead, but she looks really cool in this shot.
She's pulling out
She's
her best
very
trading
extra.
cards in that shot.
Oh my god, she's ready to duel.
But if it's really true... The lips again. We need to find out by any means possible. Because that's our only option. There's no way for us to survive unless we sacrifice the killer.
Have you noticed that Hajime has like a target on his eyes? Like a sight for a gun.
Well, they all have rings around their eyes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
kinda.
but look how it
Oh,
the
who's got
others
lines?
are, yeah, they're going towards the middle where the others are just regular anime circle. He has lines connecting to the people.
Oh my god, I thought of something and I can't unsee it.
What?
The little girl with a weird mouth. What if her mouth is a cat mouth but it's sideways? I can't unsee it.
Oh no.
Oh my
no.
god. That would make it better. I straight up can't remember her name. I know it starts with an H.
Hinaya?
Chiaki.
What?
What?
No!
Helen.
I think you were the
Yana?
closest.
Hinaya.
Oh my god. You read this, right?
Yeah. And so, this life-threatening trial, building with hope and despair, has begun.
No. Okay.
Oh, yeah! Byakuya
Nope.
Tagami was killed. Oh.
No, go ahead.
Byakuya Togami was killed. The big hero of our vacation is now a crimson red. Is the killer really one of us? Or is it someone else? It sounds like it's a Jack line. The class trial starts now.
I
Let's-
don't know how to do this.
What do you mean?
I've never
Yes.
played I've never actually played this one. Alright.
So far it looks the same. So
You
now we
ready?
can look at all of our truth bullets and we can look at all of our shit. So what do we know? We have the Monokuma
Just
Good call.
make
Excellent
poop.
call. Right, yeah, so we have the Monokuma file. Time of death is 11:30. Repeatedly stabbed over 10 times between the throat and abdominal region, resulting in death. Aside from that, the body has no other external injuries, no chemicals such as poison were detected. The body under the table is face down as if Byakuya were reaching for something. Bloodstained knife was found under the table where the body was discovered. There's a glowing paint-like substance that coats it. Oh my god, I just got a text from my mother. Why no update? That's literally what it says.
Why no update?
Don't update her.
She wants like a daily status check on me, and I've given it to her and Dad every 2 days, and it's like, okay, whatever. It's
Just tell
'cause
her
I'm-
I am.
it's probably because I'm dead.
Yeah, text her back and say I'm dead.
Oh my god.
Put a smiley face at the end of it too, so you know it's serious.
Just put I died yesterday.
Oh my god.
Rip.
A pool of blood formed around the body underneath the table. A lot of blood was splattered against the inside of the tablecloth. Also, there was no sign that the body was dragged through the blood stain. It was not moved after the blood was all over the place. The floors of the dining hall were full of gaps. Gundam dropped one of his earrings through these gaps. Okay, the AC timers were set to 11:30. Night vision goggles were found under the table where the body was discovered.
My bad.
Okay. Apparently it came from the supermercado. Okay. Embarrassing pose during the blackout. Mikon tripped and fell in the dining hall. By the time the lights came back on, she ended up in a compromising position.
Why is this a truth bullet? Why?
Just in case you need it, you know, for later.
If anyone
actually
puts it on
might
Mikon, right?
It actually might help because of if you're trying to decide if the person was in the room or not. She might have tripped because they knocked her over.
Yeah, we'll have to learn from everyone's account. The case Byakuya had with him, there was a lot of security equipment inside, a hard plastic case. The case went to the glasses. The key to the other Duralumin case was in there too, not taken, so the other weapon did not come from the other one. Ibuki's account. During the blackout, Ibuki was able to discern all the noise people were making. We have a transcript here. Someone was tripped over. Hiyoko, that's her name.
Oh, Hiyoko.
Hiyoko got stepped on. Byakuya's like, what the fuck? Nagito got stepped on and or did the stepping. Kazuichi is like, I'll go along the wall and do something about it, even though he's an idiot. Alright?
He's a coward.
There were irons placed in the storage room. When Nagito found them, they were all turned on, so he says. They were, probably, but also Nagito, what the hell? Bloodstained tablecloth was found randomly stuffed inside the laundry hamper. Nagito did not see that, though. Tertu's account, the gas stove in the kitchen is powered by electricity.
You
What?
good, Jack?
The gas stove in the kitchen is powered by electricity.
Something wrong?
Oops.
That's why Teru couldn't use it during the blackout. The gas stove.
Alright, well, I'm gonna continue.
Teru poured his heart out and soul. Poured his heart and soul into cooking various party dishes. However, Akane and Pekka were the only ones who ate them.
And Byakuya. Byakuya ate the skewers, remember?
Oh my god, yeah.
That's
It's true.
wrong.
If a fire breaks out, the fire door in the hallway of the old building can be shut to keep the fire from spreading.
Why is that relevant?
It might be like Caleb said, if the power goes out, then the door's shut automatically.
She'll find out, huh?
Which would mean like someone couldn't get in through the fire door.
The knife found at the crime scene was not included on the kitchen's equipment list. All the dangerous equipment that could be a potential weapon was confiscated by Byakuya. Apparently, there's an iron plate for barbecue and a portable stove for cooking hot pots. When Shaki was standing guard outside, Fihiko apparently came to the old building and then walked away. A threatening letter that was found inside Byakuya's room. Be careful, the first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone. The author of this letter is unknown. Oh, Soda. During the search for Byakuya after the blackout, Kazuichi headed straight to the office. He didn't see anyone there, including Peko. According to Mikon's autopsy, Byakuya sustained several puncture wounds to his chest and abdomen. The wounds were inflicted by a thin, sharp weapon, roughly 5 millimeters in diameter. Nekomaru kept trying to use the bathroom for his big, stanky shits. But someone was using it the whole time. He was able to enter the bathroom after Byakuya's body was discovered.
You know, I'm also starting to be suspicious of Taro Taro. He's another person who could have foreseeably done this. Because I forgot that there's that little bit about the stove having electricity needing for it. There's another thing, because there's another thing you could have turned on to help
You
get
didn't
things shut
unlock
off.
anything, Jack.
Oof.
I wasn't supposed to.
Well, for you, not for me. I don't know how to play. Oh no.
You barely use the skills anyhow.
That ain't
What do
true.
the skills even do?
They make it easier to call people out on their lies.
No, I think so. The game has been changed since the first one. We're gonna find out how hard it is.
Yeah, if you've watched any of the Danganronpa 1, I don't know how this game is different, but originally you would go through these like kind of logic puzzles where they'd all kind of talk in different lines, and you had to like shoot the line that was like illogical or didn't fit the facts. And in the
Okay.
middle of all that, you'd have things like other random words that come across the screen. You have to shoot those down first before you could shoot the line. There'd be like other aspects of the game where like there'd be like a rhythm part of the game where you have to basically debate somebody, and it's like a Rock Band-esque rhythm game. And so all the skills can help with various aspects of that gameplay.
Jesus Christ.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go for it.
Sure you're ready, Jack?
Okay, I changed my mind.
Okay, I'm not ready.
Stream's over!
Now then, let's
We'll be ready
begin with a
tomorrow.
simple
See ya.
explanation of the class trial.
Jesus. What is she doing hanging over there?
During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it.
I forgot that she was just swinging on the side there. Jesus Christ.
If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Such a cruel rule.
Before we begin, I'd like to confirm one thing. Is there really a killer among us?
Why does he sound like Makoto?
Because
What?
he is.
Is he really?
What
What do you
possible other answer could he get to this question, too?
He sounds like Makoto, not what he's saying. He literally sounds like him.
Oh, maybe they have the same voice actor because it's basically Makoto Part 2.
Oh my fucking god. It is the same person.
There you go.
Why does Makoto sound like grown man? God.
Most definitely. There's no doubt that the blackened is lurking among you. Such a sad state of affairs, isn't it? By the way, this class trial is gonna be 100% fair, so there's no need to worry.
Oh, that's good. I was worried.
Why?
Oh. You know?
I'm the
That's
type who
funny.
hates favoritism and prejudice. Well, not as much as I hate Monami, of course.
You hate me that much?
Now, let's begin.
You're telling us to begin, but what are we supposed to do?
No complaining, let's just settle this with our fists.
Hell yeah.
Were you even listening to the rules? Didn't that Byakuya bastard get killed in the dining hall, huh? Then everyone there is a fucking suspect.
Yeah, what you're really trying to say is that you're not the killer, right?
No shit. You guys went off on your own and started killing each other. This has nothing to do with me.
Huh? What does that mean?
Anyway, why don't we try talking about the most pressing issue on our minds?
Holy shit, it is the same guy. It's like so creepy.
Huh. The most pressing issue on our minds? Where we found the body. It's very strange to find a body underneath a table.
Then, let's start with that mystery.
The reason why Byakuya's body was discovered under the dining hall table. We can start with that, but ultimately we need to find out who murdered him. Okay. If we can't do that, then he'll punish everybody but the blackened.
What's wrong, Jack?
He said nothing. This is Makoto all over again. He's saying the same thing that was just said to him.
Well, he's just processing it in his head, you know?
I'm with Jack. I don't understand why we have to be a part of that.
Oh my god.
You keep it to yourself.
No, thinking about if is a waste of time. We have to do this no matter what.
There, see, he didn't say anything.
You're right, that was vacuous commentary from him again.
So, the class trial has finally started.
We know that.
From this point on, I will only provide simple tutorials at every important moment.
I doubt that.
I'm sorry, but please excuse my ear-training rudeness. Ear-tainting rudeness.
It's like they knew. Someone would be like,
As-
just fucking stop.
As things progress during each class trial, you are engaged in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, all of your classmates will speak one after the other without any breaks. It's up to you to reveal any lies or mistakes contained within their statements.
Caleb, just go far away from his mic.
Yeah, he's gone.
Okay.
I was plugging my mic in because it was dying, and I'm trying to keep it alive. And this means that you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they said. I did plug it in, but then I went and got some more stuff to eat.
Oh my god.
Out of all the truth bullets you find during your investigation, only the relevant ones will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the mouse to move the reticle, then fire with the left mouse button. Pay close attention to each character's statements, and choose your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you'll automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the escape key during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun.
Knife, caps on the floorboard, bloodstain under this table. Alright.
Why was Byakuya's body in a place like that?
Because of a knife.
His body was underneath the table at the very back of the dining hall.
After the killer murdered Byakuya, they probably moved the body there.
That's not true.
You idiot!
That's not true.
No, it's not true.
Obviously, by hiding the body, they tried to delay its discovery.
That's not
Like a
true.
dog
He was already
burying a
there.
bone.
Okay.
Alright. What he just said was strange. It clearly contradicts the information I know.
Why
Alright,
was
so we're gonna switch
Byakuya's
to the
body
bloodstain under the table.
in a place like that?
His body was underneath the table at the very
Wait, they don't
back
have
of the
a
dining
symbol?
hall.
After the killer murdered Byakuya, they probably moved the body there.
Shoot him!
Shoot him in the face.
No, that's
Oh,
wrong.
slow, Jack.
What? I thought we knew that you were gonna shoot the one
you didn't
statement
say.
that was
You didn't say who I was supposed to be
No.
shooting at.
I don't think
What?
the
You
killer
knew
moved the
that
body.
Kazuichi was a soda bitch.
Oh my god.
Soda bitch. No, I don't
No,
think
you-
that the killer moved the body.
Yeah. Okay, ready?
Huh?
Sorry.
Why? Try to remember what the body looked like when we found it under the table. Though there was a lot of blood everywhere, there was no sign the killer actually dragged the body through it.
So that's why you think it's impossible that the killer moved the body. I see. I get your point.
Oh, and here I thought I had a genius idea.
Too bad you're so stupid and boring and unpopular.
Oh
Your
my
life is
God.
meaningless.
God!
Wow. She's a little internet troll.
She's got the human version of little dog syndrome.
Oh my
Oh.
god, Caleb.
I respond better to praise, you know.
That's why he likes Sonya, you know. Oh, Miss Sonya.
But if the killer didn't move the body, why was it under the table?
Byakuya was probably killed under the table.
What? You think he was killed under the table?
Even in this part,
Byakuya
he's saying
snuck under
stuff
the
that's
table
obvious
for
and we
reasons
already
unknown,
knew.
And that's when he was killed. Then, shortly thereafter, we found his body under the table.
Is it just me, or does he look taller than, like,
He's pretty
normal?
tall, yeah.
Yeah.
That does make sense, but why did he go under the table?
Obviously, he was hiding so he could surprise us. That dude was always a big jokester.
The hell he was? Wrong.
You seriously couldn't tell what kind of person he was?
Maybe he panicked during the blackout and dove under the table.
It's a blackout, not an earthquake. Just because the power went out doesn't mean you dive under the table.
The reason why is probably connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, don't you think?
Yeah.
So I don't know if you're noticing, but yeah, none of their eyes are connected with this line across their pupils. Only Hajime.
Well, Hajime is the only one firing truth bullets.
But not even Makoto had that. Isn't that weird? I don't know. I think it's weird.
I think it's just a design choice.
Well, it's a weird design choice.
The reason Byakuya drove under the table. If it's connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, then it's probably the knife.
I think it's a pick.
Yeah, I'm waiting for
Oh,
Jack.
we're picking here? I didn't realize it opened this. Jesus Christ. What?
You have 3 minutes.
Oh,
Decide.
fuck. What he was doing during the party, I mean, he received the murder threat, right? Like, that's why he cared about this. But also then he had, like, the night vision goggles on him. Also, there was the knife. There's too many good options. What?
You gotta pick
What?
one.
Can we see display problem? Can we see
Yeah,
like,
click
what
display problem.
specific thing?
Tab.
Like hit tab.
If it's connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, then it's probably...
So they're asking what he was doing at the party.
Yeah,
right?
it's the murder note, right? Like,
Yeah,
Are
they
you
just investigated.
sure?
No.
Okay. No, there are other good things here, but I feel like it's that.
I think, in my opinion, I think it's the knife, because they're trying to be like, why is he under the table? What's the point of him being under the table? Like, the murder note doesn't really fit with that solution, in my opinion, because like, that's not. The murder note isn't why he's under the table. Why he's under the table is a knife. 'Cause
Ooh,
not
I
everyone may
can't
know
hit
there's a
escape
knife.
to see the transcript, so you're
All right,
you're
so
up.
that's my opinion. So you got a minute before you decide.
That's so hard. Like, so the knife was there. You can see that he got blood on it. You can see that the knife was under the table. But also, why would he be able to be under the table looking for stuff? He's got the Duralumin night vision goggles, and that's what he had on him, on his person in the first place during the blackout. But what was he doing during the party in general?
Minute
Was
20.
he was looking for a murderer? Oh God. Really? First question. God, he was doing the embarrassing pose. It was under the table where the
Trying to
body was
see more of that.
discovered. This is the most
Less than a minute.
geographically relevant thing. I just go with the
Mhm.
murder. No. What was he doing under the table?
Murder note. All right.
Murder note.
Are you sure?
Yes.
This may sound presumptuous, but I think that's wrong.
That
Why
is
does it have to be
presumptuous.
Mekon? Why does Mekon have
Jack.
to say it? Jack, you have to do it.
You have to do it, Jack.
Everyone's staring.
Looks like I just made a fool of myself in front of everyone.
The
Alright,
reason
let's-
Byakuya dove under the table was the knife.
Oh, you assholes.
Ugh.
But that's not the reason he was at the party. What the hell is that wording?
Dan, this is how it's going to be the entire.
Oh, we're gonna have fun. We're having fun
It's
here.
just like a translation thing. Are we gonna have to like learn Japanese and then play the original so we don't have to run into
Pretty much.
bullshit like that?
There's some weird translation errors.
Oh, do you get one more than one try? Oh,
Yeah,
thank
look,
God.
he lost health, so that means we failed our flawless run, Jack. Trial 1.
If
I
I set the
I
game,
feel
and read it
bad.
over again.
Well,
All
I
right.
mean, now I have to
The
restart
knife.
it, you know, because of somebody here.
Start from the very beginning.
Yeah, it was Sasha.
Oh my Jesus! No, you're the one running the show. Now pick your
Oh my
choice.
God. That's a knife.
You've played the first
I
one. You
can
know how
prove
the
it with
backwards
this.
ass logic works.
I never figured it out.
It probably
I got
should.
worse as the game went on.
Oh boy. Okay.
I mean, I
See why
want
you're
to
projecting
see.
now?
Here's the problem. I want to say no. Jack got better, but
No, I got
it
actively
didn't-
worse.
It didn't work out that way. He
mean,
went
Oof.
so smoothly that first trial, second trial, third trial was like some problems there.
Oh boy.
The game gets harder. That's for sure. But also, boy, gee.
This is
So-
trial 1, brother.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but we already know that it starts off very difficult, Chiaki.
Does it?
Yeah, she said this would be very difficult if this were an RPG.
But it's not.
Okay.
It's a visual novel.
Okay.
It probably has something to do with the knife we found under the table.
That's not...
Knife? Oh, you mean that thing that obviously screams, I am the murder weapon!
Byakuya probably noticed the knife was hidden there. So in order to get it, he moved under the table.
What is that voice?
He was particularly
It's your
sensitive
voice.
to the presence of dangerous items, so I cannot deny that possibility.
He has such a deep, gravelly voice, but what he says makes me cringe.
But how
mean,
did
it's
you
true.
notice that there was a knife under the table?
Oh,
If he
here
knew
we go.
beforehand, he probably would have done something about it before the blackout, right?
Then, instead of knowing about it beforehand, maybe he saw it right at that moment. Like, for example, he might have seen someone trying to take the knife out from under the table.
No, that's not possible.
What? You seem rather confident about that.
Of course. I have proof to back me up.
This is almost like a real trial.
I don't think
Hi,
Monaco
Volk.
has ever seen a real trial. During the previous statement, there was only one weak spot. But from this point on, there will be various weak spots standing in your way.
This is where it gets hard.
This is
No
trial
matter
one
how many
or
weak
the-
spots there are only one lie or contradiction in the debate at a time.
What's up, Jack?
This is trial 1, you said.
Oh yeah, but like, so there's like, they added some stuff that I don't fully understand. I have not finished this trial. We're getting to the point where I'm pretty much going in blind.
Alright. Also,
Oh,
hello,
sweet.
Volk.
Hey Volk, we're gonna be sad.
Hey,
Jack already ruined the perfect run.
yeah, which we weren't going for.
We were going for. We're gamers.
This means there will be false weak spots.
Alright. You get that, Jack?
I got it.
If you shoot a false weak spot with a truth bullet, not only will you fail to refute what was said, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone, and your influence gauge will take damage. Things are good, Volk. We're just going to be very sad.
Yeah.
If your influence gauge reaches 0, you will fail. So please be extra careful. You'll have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or mistakes. Also, if you concentrate by holding down the space key, you can progress the argument slowly. Please use it whenever you feel like the statements are moving too fast for you to aim, you fucking casual.
Can you in the statement? Almost there.
However, this does consume the focus gauge, so please be careful.
Oh god, this is not gonna go well for me.
If you press the escape key during these arguments, you can review the controls.
Oh, so
Well
you can
then,
just-
good luck and have fun.
You could just be like a cheater pumpkin eater and hear what they say and then press escape and pause it.
Think.
Well, if we're selecting evidence to support our statements, we cannot. But yeah, during the non-stop debates, we can.
Yeah, and
Okay.
actually, the hard part about the non-stop debates is actually hitting the argument. The
Yeah.
gun reticle is actually a lot harder to aim and fire than you'd think. There's like a big delay from when you click to where it actually hits the argument, and the reticle actually shifts around a lot. It's actually a lot harder to hit.
Yeah, but that's my
Oh.
job, not yours.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
That's why
you
this is
like
all
know it,
important.
but you're too shaky and you just fuck it up.
Thanks.
Knife, bloodstain, gap in the floorboard, timer, night vision goggles. So let's go with the night vision goggles. Probably. For now.
I'm sure Byakuya ducked under the table
Byakuya.
Yakiya.
Yeah.
during the
She
blackout.
says it's so funny, dude.
That sounds correct. If that's the case, During the blackout, Mr. Ham Hands
Ham hands.
must have seen the killer take the knife.
But it was super pitch black.
Wrong!
It was so dark I couldn't see my food.
Yeah, we have the
That's
right thing,
important.
night vision goggles.
Byakuya couldn't see in the dark
Byakuya.
either.
Click, 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 click.
No,
I
we're
doubt
hearing
he
everything
could have seen
first.
the killer.
Wow, Peko Yama.
Yeah, you had the night
That's
vision.
that's really proof. Like, I've got proof to back it up. No one could see. That. Okay.
She really messed it up. Byakuya is the killer! It's true, getting under the table during the blackout would have been nearly impossible, but...
I got these night vision goggles.
You can tell, like, the voice actors are, like, they're generally pretty good, but when they're saying a name that they're not familiar with, it sounds really funny.
What
Listen
name
to the way
might you be
Peko
talking
says,
about?
listen to the way that she says Byakuya. She's like, Byakuya.
Byakuya.
Listen.
I'm sure Byakuya ducked under the table
Byakuya.
during the blackout.
You gotta choose on it a
Q
little
in
bit.
that.
It's so
Sounds
silly
correct.
and awkward. I love
Byakuya.
it.
That's the
Byakuya.
case. During the blackout,
it
Mr.
fucking kills me,
Ham
dude.
Hands must have seen the killer take the knife.
But it was super pitch black. It was so dark I couldn't see my food.
That's the important part, you
Byakuya
know?
couldn't see in the dark
Just all the time to shoot!
No, that's wrong. No, Byakuya was probably the only one who was
Byakuya.
able to see in the dark.
Why do you say that?
He was using those night vision goggles we found under the table. He could have seen what was happening.
Is he glowing fucking purple? I'm sorry. I just noticed the hair, like on the main picture, the outline of his hair is fucking purple. It's weirding me out, dude.
So, are you saying Byakuya was the one who used
Byakuya?
the night vision goggles?
I love Peko. She's so cute.
Oh, God.
But oh my god, she can't say that name.
I feel like that was the closest she got it, and then they just recorded it once and just put it in.
Or
Like they
put it
dubbed
in. We're
over
done.
every voice
Wrap it
line.
up, people. Wrap it up. You can't say the name.
Can't say the name, then we're just gonna paste it in everywhere.
Come on, it sounds so bad. Like, it's cute, but it's like,
Sounds like-
oh my god.
It sounds like text to speech.
I know.
Are you saying Byakuya was the one who used those night vision goggles?
That seems to be the
God
case.
damn it.
Your reasoning is out of focus.
Wait, what?
Excuse
What?
me?
No, that's obviously wrong. It should be the other way around.
Why?
Other way around?
Seriously? The killer used those night vision goggles, not Byakuya.
Byakuya.
Were you surprised by my hero? Oh boy, my hero. My hero's sudden argument.
Yes.
Just between you and me, I was also surprised.
Who the fuck are you?
Just kidding, I'm sorry. Now then, when this kind of argument surfaces, you will go into a one-on-one debate called a rebuttal showdown.
Oh, where I butt and she rebuts?
In this mode, you have to counter the other person's claim, draw out their weak spots, and argue against them. Please counter the other person's remarks with the WSD keys.
How?
Ooh, is this gonna be
What
like
if
a
she's
Dance Dance
right, though?
Revolution
Like-
shit?
I wanna hear what
Probably.
she has to say.
Based on the shape of the remarks, it's important to know whether to cut vertically, sideways, or even diagonally.
What?
I just want to know what her point is. She might be right. What the
Well, no,
fuck?
she's saying, oh, the killer had the night vision goggles, but the night vision goggles, we found the case in the Duralumin case. Byakuya was the only one with the key.
Oh, true.
So he's the one who had them.
And he was stabbed from
So,
below.
She's arguing the wrong point, so you're trying to convince her, no, you're wrong. I'm trying to tell you this is how it actually was.
Oh, that's just what the back of your hand is for. What the fuck?
Jesus!
Sasha advocating the option.
Based on the shape, so
So this
side
is like
to
that.
side, up and down.
It's
How do
like
you
a
do
VR
diagonal?
game.
How the
Probably
fuck?
like
He's the one-
WA or WD or SA or SD.
Oh no. Alright, it's my turn to fuck up.
Yeah.
That you didn't know you were gonna be a fruit ninja today.
And based on that, you can skew the debate's mood to your advantage.
I've never played that game.
Neither.
On the other hand, if you ignore the other person's remarks, it will skew towards their advantage. In the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, a number that shows the sharpness of your counter is displayed. This is a number of times that you can cut remarks during the one round with the debate.
This is insane.
Yeah.
Hope you're ready, Izzy.
What does that mean? So I only have a limited amount of time to do it?
Yep.
I guess.
Well, you have a limited number of slices that you can make.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, we'll see.
You will lose counts of sharpness even if you miss, so please be very careful.
I guess just try it out. Like,
Yeah, that'll be fine.
When the mood skews to your advantage for a certain length of time, the other party's argument changes. This means the conversation will develop. If that happens, they'll end up divulging some weak spots. However, you cannot normally cut remarks that contain weak spots. Instead, it will skew the mood towards the other party's advantage. Plus, it's going to be very big. Just like a regular debate, please refute any weak spots with the left mouse button. So not only do you have to cut away her remarks, you're also going to have to aim and click with the right weak spot.
oh my god.
Okay.
Of course, if you don't have the correct truth blade, you will not be able to cut an opponent's remark.
What
Oh,
the
truth
fuck
blade!
is going on?
Huh?
Yeah, because
What's
we're
a
in cutting
truth
mode.
blade?
That's where
I'm
you
terribly
kill the
sorry.
giant.
It appears to be a delay. There's been a delay in contacting you.
What subject?
It's like Attack on Titan. You have to exchange truth blades.
I will make sure the person in charge of contacting you takes a very long vacation. In this mode, truth bullets will be called truth blades.
Yeah, okay.
That's about it. There won't be any other changes to your handbook menu. Only the name was changed, but don't you think a change in feeling is important?
I feel like I'm going insane.
If you press the escape key during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck, and have fun. Oh my god! You can't save him!
Oh.
Knife.
Which
Stab
one
her
do
with
I
a
use,
knife.
Duralumin case for now. That's probably going to be your first weak spot. Because she'll say, like, as
If you just use
Kayla
common
did.
sense. The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
Oh, you can just slice them, yeah.
Oh,
So that's
you have to.
horizontal. I can't just listen to what she's saying. I also need to respond.
We're cutting the
If you
wrong
just
way,
use
Izzy.
we need a
common
cutting.
sense. The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
Oh, it's vertically, okay.
Where's your proof that
Alright,
the
so
killer
now we're
used
developing.
them?
Because if they used night vision goggles, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the
Slice it.
dark. And in reality, that's what happened. So those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Brought them, so that's the Duralumin. So,
Damn it!
nah, but you... Okay, so what happened there was you cut the weak point, which dramatically sets you backward. And now she's going to go back to the original topic. So we now, instead of developing, we are back to the start. So we'll just cut everything. And then you can
use
just
common-
cut everything
the killer
normally until the
obviously
very
used
last
those
one.
night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
Okay, so do we have to
Yeah.
switch knives?
Where's your proof that
So,
the
no,
killer
we
used
don't
Same
have to
knife, you're
switch
gonna
knives.
left click to get the
Oh,
weak
oh,
point.
Because if they used
Yeah,
night vision,
yeah.
then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. I mean, in reality, that's so those goggles were planned and the killer brought them to the crime scene.
And now it clicked.
Allow me to
Oh my god,
those
that's so
words.
awkward. I'm sorry, I was like
Weird
focusing
as
on it,
shit.
trying to hit it. Because if
Yeah,
I did
that
the
is-
wrong way,
Byakuya was
I would
definitely the one who
miss.
brought those night vision goggles.
Oh my god, that was so weird.
Dude,
That
was
is...
so, that was so stressful.
that was
Definitely.
bizarre.
But why?
Inside the Duralumin case Byakuya had with him during the party.
I wish you could have just said
She found
that.
a smaller case for storing the night vision goggles.
Which means we can assume that the night vision goggles were kept inside that Duralumin case as well.
Okay, I see. So, but that's the thing. Not all of those weak spots are being hit by one knife. I guess it's because it's the beginning. It is going to be one sword is going to cut through all of them. But when it's yellow, you have to shoot it like a bullet. I see.
Yeah, so you're not actually using the truth blade like a bullet when you're cutting through the regular
no,
statement.
But at the end it is like a bullet.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, in the beginning where you're supposed to cut, it's like, well, I'm only using one sword. I never switched swords. Like, it was just, most of them I was just cutting. So it's like, if it's only going to be one sword, what's the point? Like, usually,
Exactly.
just switch it up. I don't understand.
If they had just made that an ordinary truth bullet situation, would it have really been that much of a loss?
No, I guess they're trying something different because it's a sequel, you know? They want to see if they can change the mechanics to be any better or more engaging.
Truth plans, oh my god.
Woohoo! I said assume! Ibuki never uses such clever language.
What? Plus, Byakuya was the only one who could have taken the night vision goggles out of the case,
Bless her heart, dude.
since he was carrying it around before the blackout in the first place.
I see. When you put it like that, it makes sense.
Then, was that knife inside the case too? If there were night
No.
vision goggles inside, it wouldn't be weird for a knife to be in there too.
It would be weird.
I am weird, aren't I? At times like this, I'd rather be fantasizing about tonight's main dish.
Ew! You totally mean that in a perverted way.
The knife was brought in the Duralumin case along with the night vision goggles too? No, that's not possible. It was taped. The knife was hidden in the dining hall. Before the party even started, I should be able to prove it. The duct tape.
You're not gonna go into
Tonight's
Tonight's main dish.
There's duct tape left under the table where the body was found. Huh? Duct tape. They probably hid the knife by duct taping it to the underside of the table.
Oh, so that's why we found duct tape there.
Though
Of
Byakuya
course,
was
are you
thorough,
stupid?
even he couldn't have noticed a weapon taped to the underside of the table.
This may be off topic, but why was Byakuya acting so paranoid? Not only did he bring a self-defense kit, but he had night vision goggles inside the case too.
That's true. He went above and beyond being a little cautious.
Now that you
Yeah, he
mention
was
it,
warned.
that applies to the dangerous items he confiscated as well. It's one thing to be a little cautious, but performing a body check is a bit much.
He probably knew. Someone was planning to commit a murder.
Are you saying he predicted the murder? Could it be? Was he also in possession of the all-seeing eye?
Look at his profile picture just vibrate.
I'll do that.
That's from Danganronpa 1.
Yeah.
Everyone's like,
You think so too, right, Hajime?
That's right. Byakuya probably knew there was a possibility that a murder would occur.
Okay.
Alright, let's go down to that one. We were so excited to talk it, to select it, but now here we go. Murder threat.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I can prove it with this. Everyone, can you please take a look at this?
I just wrote it down. Here you go. This is why.
Stop.
Be careful. The first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone.
The hell is this? Hajime and I found
This
this
is my
in
handwriting.
Byakuya's cottage. It
Alright,
looks
everybody
like
step up and take a
threatening letter
pen.
someone sent to him.
Jesus. Right? Why didn't they just do that? Everyone write something down, like, hi.
So,
Or like, I'm
who's
going
the
to kill
someone?
Byakuya.
Nobody besides Monokuma would write such a dumb, threatening letter like that.
Wasn't me!
Are you sure?
The only lies I tell are friendly lies!
Those are still lies.
It doesn't matter who wrote it yet. So, Byakuya became paranoid because of this threatening letter?
I can't take anything she says seriously anymore.
Byakuya.
Why?
Byakuya.
Byakuya.
Oh, don't make
Byakuya.
fun of her. She's trying her best.
She's gonna be like, Hajime.
Oh my god.
He probably decided to throw a party because of the letter. What do you mean?
Nagito.
By gathering everyone in one place, he tried to create a situation where everyone could keep tabs on each other. In doing so, he tried to put the writer of the letter in a situation where they couldn't act. But the letter might have been just a little prank.
As long as he was determined not to let any of us die, he couldn't take that risk. His strong sense of responsibility made him believe the letter was legitimate.
Ah, he should have told us he received a threatening letter.
If he had, we would have panicked. Byakuya probably knew that too.
So, he tried to do something about it without telling anyone?
I see. His strong sense of responsibility as our leader was his undoing.
Screw that noise! Who the hell wrote that letter?
Well, obviously, the killer.
The killer. Is it really one of us? Still hasn't sunk in. Who is it? Among us, who's the one who killed Byakuya?
Bunch of names pop up.
Enough
Pick now.
already! Show yourself, you coward!
If they were willing to come forward, they never would have committed a murder in the first place.
But I still can't believe it. Someone in this room killed Byakuya. There's no way I can believe that yet.
Pardon me. Can I say something, please?
What is it, Miss Sonia?
I regret that I must return to this topic, but I just realized something concerning the night vision goggles. If Byakuya was indeed wearing those goggles, how did the killer manage to navigate in the dark?
You're right. They wouldn't have been able to see anything without the night vision goggles. But if the murderer had the goggles when they took the knife, then how did Byakuya see them?
We are so
Even if
far
the
ahead of
knife
these
bore
basic
some
bitches.
sort of mark, it would have been difficult to see it in that darkness.
No! The killer definitely used a mark.
You stupid, stupid idiots. He used a tablecloth!
They used Byakuya. Anybody can see Byakuya.
And that's why he's the
What
first to
did-
die. It's
you
not,
didn't
that's
finish
the aim for
what
him.
the sentence was, Jack.
And because of this mark, the killer was able to get the knife from under the table into his hands. It was the glowing paint.
Party dishes. Are you sure?
I see!
They were so greasy that they left marks
What
everywhere.
if the glowing paint was the mark? With that, you'd be able to get the knife even in the dark. In actuality, the knife we found under the table and the duct tape stuck to the underside of the table were both marked with glowing paint, right?
Does that mean the killer painted them in advance?
But painting them with glowing paint? It's as if they knew the blackout was going to happen.
Yeah.
They had to have already known.
Uh,
That's why they used the glowing paint as a mark. Which means whoever set up the blackout is the killer.
That seals it. The killer is whoever was in the office with the circuit breaker.
You idiot!
Which means it was you, Peko Pekoyama!
but she wasn't in there. He said that.
Was this island not big enough for 2 glasses wearers?
Oh my god.
Ibuki's quickly becoming my favorite. She's just so
Ibuki,
dumb.
You're so stupid, and I love it.
See, the problem with Hiro is that he's too chilled out. He's like, "Whoa, man, are you the killer?" But she says everything she says is with the maximum amount of gusto a human being can muster for her statement. Amazing.
Peko is like, I am not the killer. I was shitting my brains out.
Oh, I guess she's not.
How can you believe her so easily?
I don't know.
Peko's height, I don't think she'd be able to reach the circuit breaker in the office.
I mean, Mikon has honestly been really, like, on it too. Like, she's very nervous to say her piece, but she's right a majority of the time so far.
It's almost like she's good at diagnosing the situation.
I don't care about a technicality like that. Peko's the one who tripped the breaker and caused the blackout.
By tripping the breaker directly from the office, Peko was the one who caused the blackout. No, that can't be right. Is that really what happened?
After this debate, blue-colored weak spots will start appearing.
Oh my god.
No.
It's just like, can we just not do this and just listen
Can
to
we
the
just
visual
have
novel?
like a regular debate without it being like fucking WarioWare or some shit?
If we call the weak spots you've seen up until now argue spots, the blue-colored weak spots will be called agree spots.
Ah!
When shooting agree spots with your truth bullets, you need to flip your way of thinking.
Oh my god, it's just Tenet. You
Instead of arguing that the other person's testimony contains lies or mistakes.
What's wrong, Jack?
It's that movie Tenet from Christopher Nolan where they're going forward and backward in time. Now you're going to unshoot the bullet. Oh my god.
Please fire the truth bullets that prove the other person's testimony is correct.
Why do I feel like this is what Gundam sees in his head like all the time?
When your truth bullets merge with their weaknesses, it'll become a logically sound agreement.
Like he has to shoot cross the street bullets and like go to the bathroom bullets just to do stuff like that, and that's why everything is so dramatic to him.
God, isn't it a little hot in here? From now on, you must infer whether it's best to argue or agree based on what's being debated. If you press the escape key during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun.
Oh, I love this music.
Good luck, Izzy.
Okay, that's not too bad of a change. Oh my god, if I remember people's names.
Teruteru is you, Nekomaru is Jojo.
Since
Sasha.
Peko was in the office, she could have caused the blackout at any time.
That's impossible.
But we'll not agree with that one.
Huh? Why is it impossible?
Because I was not in the office.
Yeah, so now we're gonna switch to the other guy's account.
Not even before the blackout.
Aha, there you go, because he was only
What
able to
happened to
get
your
after
guard
the blackout. We agree with her.
Sorry.
Alright,
Oh,
since
you weren't in
Nekomaru
the
will agree with her.
That's clearly a desperate excuse.
Hachi's an asshole.
Just from listening to Pekka's testimony, it's not weird to doubt her. But I feel like I spoke to someone during the investigation who totally backs up her testimony.
Since Peko was in the office, she could have caused the blackout at any time.
Never will agree with you,
That's
Kazuichi.
impossible.
Here we go.
Huh? Why is it impossible?
Because I was not in the office. Not even before the blackout.
I agree with that.
Consent.
Consent! They should be like,
Peko
concur.
was telling the truth.
Oh my god, but it's not as cool, you know?
Consent. Yeah, concurrence, not as cool as consent.
Although as soon as I said that, I realized that's a straight up lie. Concur is such an awesome word. I just lied. Okay, oh my god.
Don't tell me you're crushing on Peko.
That is
Shut up,
irrelevant.
It's nothing like that at all. Nekomaru's account is actually Peko's alibi.
Go ahead, Sasha.
I've been trying to use it many times, but the door just won't open at all.
It's true. Someone was occupying the bathroom for a long time shortly after the party started.
I love how he's so broad that he's like half of that iPad screen at the behind him.
And it was finally freed up after Byakuya's body was discovered.
Then the person
Swiftly
who was in the
occupied
bathroom
again.
that whole time was actually...
Everyone else besides Peko was in the dining hall after the party started, right?
I see. So there's no way anybody else could have locked themselves in the bathroom except Peko.
I guess that would be true.
This is as far as I've gotten.
Continue.
I don't know what happens from here, so you're on your own.
We're gonna hear some poop jokes.
God.
You locked yourself in the commode? You should have said so earlier.
There's no way she'd actually say that. Gosh, you're so insensitive.
God, my hero's
I
awesome.
feel like I would say that if I were suspected of murder.
That's
Wow,
great.
somebody
Word
died?
You're
Man,
a
I was
guy,
taking
though.
a
It's
shit.
different.
If she locked herself
What?
in the bathroom for that long,
Accused
there's
of
no
murder.
doubt.
I can't tell them I was shitting. The stakes are too high.
Oh, there's no way she'd admit it. There's no way she'd admit she was taking a shit.
This is Sasha, this is
Were you
you.
guys taught any basic
I just want to
manners,
see her
or were you
like
raised
grab
in a
him by the
locker
shirt
room?
and be like, I was taking a shit.
I'm sorry.
Aw. Well, he's a good boy.
It's fine. How about we stop talking about this and move on to something else?
Don't worry,
No, I
the
want to
smell
know
wasn't
more.
that strong. I used the bathroom right after. You can trust me.
Oh no.
He's such a motivator.
Oh no.
It's all part of team
I
building.
said it's fine.
Oh my god, she's embarrassed.
But still, you were in the bathroom for a really long time. Did you get food poisoning or something?
As soon as I stepped into the office, I felt this sudden rush of pain in my stomach. Because of that, I was unable to leave the bathroom, including when the blackout occurred.
Hey, how did it feel to do your business in the dark? Did you get excited?
Okay. Okay.
What a psycho!
Like, let's find the killer. Let's get them out of here. Fine, right? When that's done, can we just drown this guy or something?
That's so gross.
That's fucked up.
What the fuck, dude?
Jack, that's you.
Your character,
you
Jack.
so much for finding this guy to me.
I literally I don't know anything beyond here. I didn't know that's what he would say.
Seriously, stop it.
Oh, there we go.
That's also me. That's also me.
But still,
Do we have to go to trial for
stomach
just,
pain.
like kicking him in the balls really
was that
hard or
really just a
something?
coincidence?
No.
Hey, what's the deal? Don't butt into other people's business, especially if you didn't do any investigating.
Dude, I like her.
I'm only butting in because you fucking idiots are out of your element.
I've been through a trial or two.
Childish nonsense. Just what do you mean by coincidence?
What I mean is it possible
What does he mean by
someone
childish
slipped her some
nonsense? He's the king of
laxatives?
that shit.
Oh my god.
Laxatives?
If so, the killer could have tripped the breaker as soon as that girl left the office, don't you think?
I see. That might have happened.
That's not what happened. Question is whether Pekko's stomach ache was a coincidence or if someone intentionally caused it. Akane is not sick, and the timer was already set on the air conditioning. Depending on the answer, the outcome of this trial could change drastically. AC timer. Probably, maybe.
Embarrassing
Did you
pose.
eat anything weird?
I don't remember eating anything weird.
Now that you mention it, you brought food to the office, right?
Just a little bit from the dining hall.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Taro cooked the food. How suspicious! I wouldn't do anything like that. Laxatives would ruin the taste.
What? Whether Pekko's stomach ache was a coincidence or if someone intentionally caused it. We need to clarify that first.
Alright, Jack, so what do you think? You want to hear
What
it again?
the fuck? Yeah, because I don't know which of those that you actually need to shoot here. Like,
Did you eat
and I don't think it's
anything
the AC
weird?
timer.
I don't remember eating anything weird.
Party dishes.
Now that you mention
party
it,
dishes. That's what it is.
you
Party
brought food
dishes.
to the office, right?
And then you can shoot
Just
the
a
ruin
little
the
bit
taste.
from the dining hall.
Shoot what?
There might have
Ruin
been
the
some
taste at the very
laxatives in
end.
it, don't you think?
Well, oh no, maybe it's
Taro
shoot the
cooked the
laxative
food. How
because you know another
suspicious.
person did not get sick either, so it's
I
not
wouldn't
the
do anything
laxatives.
like that. Laxatives would ruin the taste.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna shoot the laxatives with party dishes because Akane also had it, but she didn't.
Did you
get
eat anything
sick.
weird?
I don't remember eating anything weird.
Now that you mention it, you brought food to the office, right?
Just a little bit from the dining hall.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Oh!
Oh!
Sorry.
No, that's wrong.
It's a little low. Fired, but then a miss.
Ah, my fucking knee!
It's impossible for anyone to slip into the food in the dining hall.
God.
Because Pekka wasn't the only one who ate that food. Akane ate some of it too.
If the food had laxatives in it, I'm pretty sure Akane would have had stomach issues as well.
Maybe
I don't know,
her
because
stomach,
Akane doesn't have stomach issues like all the time.
maybe she just has a really good stomach or something.
I feel
Maybe-
totally fine.
She's the size of a horse, and you need more laxatives than that.
Like I said, the dishes are innocent. Don't go making weird accusations.
Yeah, don't say anything
I
weird.
apologize for causing a scene.
Fuyuhiko should apologize, not you. He's the one who made the laxative accusation.
What the
I mean,
fuck did
he's
you
not
say,
making a
bitch?
Fuyuhiko's not
This
making a
bickering.
bad point.
Let's
Cease.
just dismiss Echo's stomachache as a coincidence and go back to discussing the blackout. Yeah. We already know that, you trashy skank. You don't have
Jesus.
to tell us.
Damn.
Skank?
Mikon's on it all night. Dude, get off of Mikon, okay?
Mikon's a
Never.
good girl.
As long as the murder happened during the blackout, then the blackout itself is what's actually important. So we need to make it clear how that blackout occurred. Irons, timers, blah 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 blah. Alright, probably the
Maybe
irons.
irons, yeah.
Who tripped the breaker and how did they do it?
Wasn't
If you
tripped.
can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head.
Did they throw a stone and hit it?
Maybe
Who
they
would
used
ever
a
agree
remote
with the
control?
Dookie?
They probably messed with the breaker.
No.
It does not have to be the breaker. They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters.
Or maybe they caused a power surge?
That's
Power
the one.
surge. Yep,
I
we'll
bet it's
agree
really
with you here.
Monokuma's fault.
Akane, no!
Not a trashy skank.
Oh,
Us.
Yeah, no, not possible to agree with that, apparently.
I'm not a trashy skank. No, that's wrong.
How did the killer drip the circuit breaker?
oh my
God damn.
Hey Jack, do you, yes or no, do you think that is something you want to defend?
Do I think that Mikon is a trashy skank? No. I mean, she's a scoundrel, that's for sure. Always showing us the goods.
Scoundrel.
Oh my god, and she's a scoundrel. I don't think I've heard anybody say scoundrel except for in Star Wars.
She's a colorful
Oh.
rogue.
And she's such a colorful rogue of that bandit.
She's such a card.
How did,
Oh
how did
my,
this
what a
circuit
ruffian.
breaker? I don't know. I don't know how it happened.
Where do circuit breakers get tripped?
I mean, at this point, I'm pretty much set. I think it's Soda. Like, I don't think there's anybody else who did it. And Soda's throwing around some wild fucking accusations in here, trying to throw people off.
Okay, so Jack, who do you want to hit?
We're going to we're going to agree with Mahiro, with Mahiru.
You're gonna agree with her. You're
Yeah.
gonna hit her.
Yeah, you're gonna shoot
Yeah.
Power Surge.
Yeah,
Who tripped the breaker and how did they do it? If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head.
Did
Look
they
at, she's
throw
got a gun.
stone
Bang,
and
bang,
hit
bang.
it?
Yo, she just like pulls out a
Maybe
gun.
they used a remote
Jesus.
control?
I mean, at least Ibuki offered something,
They
other than I
probably
have no
messed
idea.
with the breaker.
It does not have to be the breaker. They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters.
Or maybe they caused a power surge?
I agree with that.
Such a weird, like, I agree with that. It's like, it's not
How-
as good as, like, no, that's
How
wrong.
uncomfortable do you
Just as
think she would
Mahiru
be if
said,
she like suggested
the
that and
blackout was
then
caused
someone
by
next to her
power
was like,
surge.
I agree!
We need to do that. We need to do that in Warzone. We're like, hey guys, what do you think about this contract? I agree.
It's like fucking
That's the
Taka.
best contract!
we need to do a whole match where it's like Sasha speaks as Nekumaro and I speak like Taka the entire
God.
fucking time.
Jack,
Imagine ordering food in a restaurant like, do we want appetizers? I think we do. I do too then!
Jack, what do you think?
I agree.
God.
I don't know what you're waiting on, Izzy. They're all voice acted.
Oh, did he say that? I didn't even know that.
Yes, he did. They're all
Of course,
voice
that's not a
acted.
I
coincidence.
forgot it. I forgot.
Someone caused it intentionally.
Which is why those 3 irons were arranged to cause the blackout.
When you found them right after the blackout, the irons were still on, right?
So by leaving those irons on in the storage room, they deliberately caused a power surge.
Yeah. It seems that's how the killer caused the blackout.
Stupid fool!
cable shoot. There's also the air conditioning.
Hold on a second. Let
We're
me
gonna slice and
speak
dice
too.
this man.
What the heck?
You say the irons in the storage room were used to trigger the blackout? That's inexcusable!
You want to tone it down a little?
Rebuttal showdown. Get ready to slice. AC timer, probably AC timer.
Yep.
Yeah.
If the irons in the storage room caused the blackout, then for the killer to turn the irons on, you're saying they went all the way to the storage room? And that means everyone who was in the dining when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
You're just interrupting him every second.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I was trying to do
Doesn't
it.
mean they're not a suspect.
It's fine, it's just funny.
The people in the dining hall weren't able to cause the blackout. If
Slice.
the irons,
You don't have to wait. I was.
Oh no!
before that, and turn on the iron. Now do you intend to take back what you said?
Yeah. If it's through the irons were responsible for blackout, but that shouldn't be the only reason you sliced the weak spot, which...
But the people in the dining hall weren't able to... If the irons caused the blackout...
Allow me to cut through those words.
Nice.
Stab him with a knife. Got you! I win!
Sorry, I
Just
didn't see it
one
was
reason
yellow.
the blackout occurred.
No,
They
no problem.
weren't the direct.
This shit looks
I'm not,
hard
I'm not
and
used,
stupid. You're
I'm
fine.
not used to it yet, I'm sorry.
It's also really hard when it's rotated at a weird angle to
Well, I'm trying to
read this.
I can't listen to what they're saying because I have to make sure I'm doing it at the right angle, and then it wanted me to cut again, and I was like, oh my god, I can't even listen to what they're saying.
The direct trigger was when the air conditioners in the dining hall and office clicked on.
Just do what you always do in an argument. Don't listen to what the other person is saying and assume you're right.
Oh my god.
The timers for both air conditioners were set to 11:30 p.m.
11:30 p.m. Mr. Ham-Hands died around that time too!
I see. When the timers activated the air conditioners, the breaker was tripped and caused a blackout. I see. I understand. Indubitably.
Indubitably?
They probably checked the old building's energy usage in advance and used the irons to nearly max it out.
See, Nagito is the person that could do that though, because he was there all day. So it's weird to hear him suggest that as a thing.
So once they set the air
Unless he
conditioners
throws
timers,
Terra under the bus and he's
just
like, you
had to
turned the
wait
electric
until they
stove on
started
too.
up on their own.
If so, even if Pekka was in the office, it still would have been possible to cause a blackout, indubitably.
Indubitably? Miss Sonia, not you too.
Regarding
sit
the
down?
energy usage, they probably asked Monokuma about it. Dun dun dun!
What does she mean that they asked Monokuma?
Yeah, like,
How-
you
Monokuma,
could
how
just
much
turn around
energy
and
they
be...
needed to overload the thing.
Yeah, because Monokuma
He's,
probably tell you,
he's
like...
not gonna tell us, right?
Well, he can. I mean,
No.
you're not trying to... there's no
He's
reason
not
he
saying
shouldn't.
anything.
He's about to say, no, I didn't tell anybody about the energy usage. Oh, okay, Kazuichi Soda.
Is she right? Such a hateful bear! You deserve to die 1,000 deaths!
Holy
1,000,
fuck.
you say? If I died that many times, I might really stay dead, you know?
Shut up! You guys just stay quiet!
No, he didn't answer it. He didn't say.
He's just
He
being a
avoided
punk.
the question.
I couldn't have prevented the blackout even if I was in the office. But even so, I feel regret.
Aww.
If I was in the office, I could have reset the breaker in time. And maybe the murder wouldn't have occurred.
You're not tall enough, Pekka
You
Pekayama.
too short.
She could have smacked it with her thing. She could have used her thingy.
Her big sword.
Yeah, like smack with the top of it, see?
She could have like chicken pop pop.
With the hilt?
No, see how it's wrapped up? You just bop it.
Oh, okay. I was like, just gonna grab the blade and
No!
bonk it with the hilt.
It's a practice sword. It's wooden.
No, the breaker in the office was built into a high area of the wall that's impossible to reach. Resetting the breaker in that darkness would have been impossible, no matter what.
Sounds like you don't need to blame yourself.
It's odd defending somebody that isn't himself.
Even so, the killer is so sly. I'm starting to worry we may never actually find them.
It's alright. You don't have to worry.
We are
Because They're just a petty killer, right?
It's
They
him.
can't defeat symbols of hope like you guys.
It's him, you motherfucker. How dare you give us hope? It's you.
Huh?
There's no way everybody will lose now. This little incident will just be a stepping stone for you all.
Is he
Why is he not us all? You all. Us all, man. Why are you dissociating yourself from the group?
I think I think he might be the fucking killer.
If
He
you
had
had
all
cop
day.
to it and just like leave and be like, you'll figure it out.
In the end, hope always wins. That's what I believe.
Hope always wins. I believe that as we're all talking about him being the fucking killer.
Just everybody
Yeah.
points to him. I think it was him.
This is like the Star Wars Episode 8. Hope, hope, hope.
Oh, see, I didn't know what you were saying until you said that.
Nagito? What happened to you?
He's worried about his boyfriend.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, you have been saying this whole time that there's no way a killer could be among us.
Oh, is that so? Well, let's just put that minor detail aside for now and talk about the incident.
He's being very, like, dismissive.
So shifty.
Like, oh, it doesn't matter what I'm saying. I can be cryptic all I want.
For now, we found out how the blackout occurred. But the question is, who caused it, right? Anybody could have hid and set the timers for the air conditioners. Setting up the irons in the storage room could have been done before Byakuya set foot in the old building.
Sorry.
What a shame. Any one of us is capable of that.
What's up, Kel?
Fifth Amendment much?
What do you mean?
Self-incriminating. Well, there's no way they could have done it at the party. You would have had to been there before the party. Never mind that I was there before the party the whole time.
What are you implying?
He's just saying, after all this time, we still haven't made any progress.
Huh? Even though we have been arguing for so long?
Unfortunately, it's the truth. Despite the fact
No,
that
that's
we've
wrong.
discussed this at length,
You better just go
there's
home.
not even one clue that leads to the killer. But that might be because there's no way any of us could be a killer.
You're changing your story again?
Wow, Andre's like really thrown off by this.
Yeah, and it is fucking weird.
It is fucking weird.
Anyway, I have an idea about what we all should do at this point. Has anyone thought about our situation like this? Instead of surviving by doubting others, isn't it better to get killed for believing in others?
Are you high?
No.
Nagito? Like, what the fuck?
I will take not being killed over being killed no matter what the fucking suffix you put on it is.
What do you think, Jack?
This is such a weird argument for him to make. Hey, why don't we all just feel so good about the whole group that we don't make a decision and so only the blackened lives? By the way, I'm the blackened.
Doesn't that mean... Are you saying we should all just give up and die?
I mean, she's got the gist of it, right? That's what he's kind
Yeah.
of saying.
Yeah.
Why is that not cool or something?
Nagito, there's definitely something wrong with you.
You guys only think there's something wrong with me because there's something wrong with you.
It's not.
Why
You're
you
not.
all have to die.
I'm not the one with the issue. You're the issue.
Nagito.
Nagito just pulled the Uno reverse card.
This
Blood for the blood
motherfucker.
god.
Stop.
Suspecting each other like this. There's no way that's healthy behavior.
And how are
be right
you?
back,
Okay. How is he an example of healthy behavior?
Once again, Nagito is climbing that suspect list right back to the top.
What do you think, Jack?
Yeah.
Let's stop this already. We don't have to find out who the killer is. I can't stand this anymore. I don't want to do this to my friends.
Oh, is Monokuma gonna make him an example? Is that what we're about to see?
I don't want to do this either.
Me too! Please, take me home already! I want to go home and eat candy!
Oh my god.
Stop it. If everyone acts like this, I'm gonna...
Everyone calm down. We're all friends, aren't we? There's no way one friend would murder another.
But that's... why is he doing this? Like, he was accepting the investigation and now he's saying it doesn't matter who killed them.
I think he's having like a freak out.
He's like in denial. He's like refusing to accept it because it's like, how are you doubting this? It's happened already. Right? There's no way one friend. It's like, well, that's what happened. That's what.
Yeah.
Then why did Byakuya die?
Is he still fucking?
Yeah.
Who
Oh my god.
cares? Let's just give up already.
He's going back and forth between, we have hope. Oh, well, I don't have hope. Whatever. Hello? What is happening?
God.
There are no clues that lead to the killer anyway. Not a single one.
That's wrong. I think...
Did you
Look at
say
that
something?
Oh.
Yeah, he's a killer.
We've already found a clue that might point to who the killer is.
A clue, you say?
You know who the killer is?
The killer? I don't know. But we do have a clue about a suspicious person. I think.
I see. Then care to tell me, what's this clue you're talking about?
First of all, let's try thinking about how the killer was able to obtain the knife during the blackout.
Didn't we already cover that? They use glowing paint as a mark.
No, not that. I mean before that.
Before? Is she asking how the killer got close to that table? Even if they had to obtain the knife by relying on the glow from the paint, in order to do that, they needed to get close to that table while it was still dark.
Let's try examining the situation. Mahiru's diagram might be useful here.
The diagram of where everyone was standing before the blackout, right? Here it is.
Oh, look who's right there.
Holy shit, I just had a brainwave as to why the fuck the lamp's important. If it's in the dark and you can't see a thing, guess what kind of cable can lead you right to the table where your knife is planted? That would explain why the fuck there's a cable there. So yeah, he's gonna be dead. Nagito is right up at the top of my list now.
Nagito.
Just as I thought, this diagram is the clue. Who the killer is, and how they're able to move to the table in the dark. That's clearly shown in this diagram. First, we need to discuss how the killer was able to move to that table in the dark. Killer probably used something to help them move in the dark. Select a suspicious spot. The wire off to the right. Like you said, that was very smart of you.
Here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here! The killer must have used the desk lamp to move to that table in the dark.
The desk lamp? I hope you don't mean they turned on a light or something.
There was a
Such a
blackout.
guilty bitch.
There's no way the killer could have used the desk lamp.
Of course, there's no way they used the desk lamp's light. The killer actually used the power cord.
The weight of the desk lamp. Gravitational pull pulled him in closer.
They didn't turn the desk lamp on. They used its power cord.
Power cord?
They could have felt their way to that table using the power cord, right? By doing that, the killer was able to move to the table, then use the glowing paint to find the knife.
And there's only one person here who could have done that.
Who?
only person here who could have possibly done it.
Oh shit.
Okay, so we're gonna finger Nagito, but I am so confused about the red herring of going underneath the floorboard.
So here's my thought process: is the Nagito? I think he was going to attack Byakuya, and Byakuya wrested a knife away from him, and somebody else was underneath the floorboards and actually killed Byakuya, and Nagito basically just tried his best to get away and get himself covered up. So I think he fucked up his attack, and I think so he's not actually the killer, but he did try to kill someone.
Huh.
And I bet you there'll be a point at which we have to reveal, because he's got long sleeve jackets on, so we don't know if he got injured or not.
Oh yeah, because there's a skewer missing and...
Yeah, there's a skewer missing, because the cause of death, if you remember the autopsy, was not the knife. So whoever used the knife didn't kill Byakuya. And they tried to, and whoever used the knife got injured by that said knife because there's that bloody cloth in the storage room. And Nagito, and go ahead, yeah.
Sorry, the timer.
I forgot about the timer. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah,
we're all in agreement.
Yeah, it's Nagito.
Good folks.
You're the only one! Nagito, it was you, wasn't it?
Me?
Judging from everyone's positions before the blackout, the only person near the power cord was you.
Which means the only one who could have felt their way to the table using the power cord was Nagito!
That's just a coincidence.
But still, you had a chance, right? A chance to hide the knife under the table?
Nagito's chance to hide the knife under the table was when he was cleaning.
Right after the murder? What?
Hide it in the body. Perfect.
I see! Nagito, weren't you cleaning the dining hall all morning? If so, you would have had a chance to hide the knife.
That's...
If you factor in the power cord and the time you spent cleaning, you're the only one who could have done it.
Seriously! That's all just a coincidence!
If it was just one coincidence, it'd be fine. But when it's one right after another, I wonder, is something like that even possible?
Music's getting intense.
Could it be? Did you give yourself cleaning duty on purpose so you could hide the knife under the table?
That's what Caleb thinks, right?
Now that you mention it, Nagito did prepare the drawing to pick who cleaned the dining hall.
To be honest, I already prepared a drawing because I assumed something like this would happen.
He already prepared a drawing for cleaning that, but there's no way he could have anticipated the party unless he really truly already read Byakuya's personal responsibility. So when he wrote the note, he's like, Byakuya's going to call a party, and you know what? We're going to do it there, and you know what? I'll clean it right there. Like, to go to the trouble of preparing this, just what did you think would happen?
Whoever draws the chopstick with the red mark on it will be in charge of cleaning, okay? Does that sound fair?
You rigged the drawing, didn't you? That's how you got picked to clean the dining hall, isn't it?
I don't know if you're the killer or not, but regardless, it proves that you're suspicious, right?
Uh-oh.
He just has a heart attack and dies on the spot. You never find out.
If that's the case, that strange speech you made earlier, that was part of your plan too.
Dude, he looks like he's gonna straight up destroy his face.
You would punch that guy
to
in
lower our
half.
guard and tried to hide the fact that you did it, didn't you, you motherfucker?
Oh my god, this guy.
You know, as much as
more and more.
As much as Fuyuhiko's kind of an asshole out of the trial, he's been pretty on it with good ideas in the trial. They may not have been right all the time, but they're not idiotic ideas.
He's just very
like, you know,
aggressive.
yeah. Like, he's smart. There's no doubt about it.
So's
He's
Chiaki.
smart?
Chiaki's
Yeah,
very
same.
smart.
Well, just admit it already.
Nagito, tell me you object to this. Frankly, I don't want to believe it either.
His boyfriend, no! No!
We investigated together. You were so kind. I can't believe you're the one who killed Byakuya.
Is this
You
a
were the chosen one.
Is this a Sayaka thing?
I think it must be.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's the same thing as what happened to Sayaka.
No, but like, except Sayaka lives.
Pretty much, yeah. Sayaka, like, 'cause remember, in the first game, Sayaka dies, but she was actually going to murder somebody. And pin it on Makoto.
Oh, yeah.
But it got flipped around on her and she died.
Ah.
So, is that what this is?
Seems like it. I still don't, there's still more to it though, I think.
Okay. You ready? I like the music.
I know, it's good. He's gonna like freak out.
Say something.
Dies.
Oh my god, what is wrong with his hands? Ew! Ew, I don't like his hands!
He's losing it.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Whoa.
Okay.
You good? You all good there, buddy?
I think we got the right guy.
The Ultimates are working together to combat the despair of their friend's death!
You're an ultimate too, but I don't like that smile.
He's so lucky.
You okay?
How wonderful! How beautiful it is!
Huh?
Please no.
Those eyes. At that moment, Nagito's eyes, the darkness in his eyes shone brightly, as if layers upon layers of darkness were folding into each other.
What the fuck?
As if hope and despair had been crudely mixed together.
What?
Let's cut to the chase. You're correct. It was my doing all along.
All right, flush him down
I'm
the toilet.
one who hid the knife under the table before the party started.
I don't like creepy, like,
Turn into
model
like
man.
a clay
Mannequin.
monster or something, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the one who used the power cord to find my way to the table in the dark. And of course, I'm the one who caused the blackout.
Fuck you, Bakura.
My god.
After all, there's no way I'd knowingly whip out a knife in front of everyone, right?
He sounds so, like, he sounds like so sinister, Jesus.
Is it just me, or does he seem a little nuts right now?
But I never expected Byakuya to have night vision goggles.
Who?
Who?
Because of that, we had ourselves a little scuffle under the table. And, well, you all saw how that played out. But with the twist ending like this, I think we can all agree this ended up being a very interesting mystery.
Wow.
Byakuya performed admirably. Just stop it already! Seriously! What the hell happened to you?
Don't tell me. Is this your true nature? Were you lying to us this entire time?
Me? Lie? That's outrageous! There's no way someone like me could ever lie to you guys. I understand better than
Yeah, we asked him
anyone
if he
else
did
that
it, and he just
ultimately
kind of said,
knows.
like, yes. Oh my god.
I'm too arrogant to have dreams or cling to hope. I'm too disdainful to actually try at anything. I've made peace with the fact that I'm a lowly, stupid, insignificant human who can't do anything right.
Holy crap! He's totally the type of guy who spent his childhood killing neighborhood pets!
He seems like the sort of person whose eyes light up while watching Friday the 13th. Just like me.
What?
That's quite the hobby you have there. But, like,
now's not really the time to bring it up.
This guy, is he... So I'm kind of confused right now because, like, we've already gone over that that's not really the murder weapon. And he's admitted to doing all these things to set up the murder and bring suspicion onto himself. And he has the opportunity for it. But, like, he can just win by either having everybody not vote or vote for the wrong person, like by voting for himself. He could just be the mole, and you know, he's got those eyes like, what's her name? Mukuro. So, like, he could just be the plant trying to bring it on himself, even though he knows that here he didn't actually, that someone else actually killed the guy.
Mukuro, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere underneath the school. It's a meme. I'm sorry.
Is he the real Nagito?
But did you want to finish your thought though, Jack?
That was it. Like, it seems weird that, so he can win if he's the mole, then he can win just by bringing suspicion on himself incorrectly if he was not the murderer. And if he is the murderer, then bringing suspicion on himself like this is not good for him. And we know that he got the knife, which wasn't the murder weapon, and so far he has admitted to everything except for the actual murder.
Alright, well, let's see what happens.
Hey, Nagito! If you were behind all of this, then did you also send that threatening letter?
Yep, I sure did. There's nobody else on this island whose handwriting is that painful to look at, right?
He's so...
I think better than mine.
He's so, like... I can't think of what the word is. Like, when you put yourself
Suicidal?
down. No,
or
no.
He's still self-depreciating.
Yeah, something like that.
I think that he might be going. He might be going for the I want to die and I'm just gonna take everyone with me kind of an option.
I'm definitely getting some
Why would you
Columbine
send a
vibes from this
threatening
guy.
letter in the first place?
Jesus.
I think somewhere deep in my heart, I was probably hoping to find someone who would stop my evil deeds. Well, I bet if that really was my reason, at least some of you would feel sorry for me.
Are you making fun of us?
By threatening Byakuya,
No, Dolly
Nagito was
Parton.
likely able to manipulate his actions.
Then how about that old-looking building near the hotel? Well, if it's just cleaning, leave it to me. I'm actually pretty good at it.
In doing so, Nagito was able to manipulate everyone to the scene where the murder would occur. Am I wrong?
That reminds me. Nagito was the one who suggested I guard the office.
Well, not only is the storage room packed with lots of stuff, it's also hard to see in there, full of cobwebs. And I was so busy cleaning the dining hall that I didn't even have time to clean the storage room.
If you stayed in there for a long time, I think it would be bad for your health.
In that case, why don't you guard the case in the office?
Oh, I get it. If Pekka was guarding the storage room, Nagito wouldn't have been able to use the irons.
The threatening letter, along with all your suggestions, it was all a trap to manipulate us.
Yep, that's true too. But you're wrong about one thing.
Huh? What?
I didn't need to rig the drawing for cleaning duty, you know?
If that's true, then how did you conveniently get picked for cleaning duty?
I see. Well, there's no way I'd expect you to remember it. A worthless talent for a worthless human.
He's
He's lucky.
Nagito's talent? I believe his talent is the ultimate
Ultimate baby face!
Ultimate lucky student.
I see! You're the ultimate lucky student. Then...
Yeah, I just winged it, whatever.
That's right. I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty. You just relied on your luck? It's not just luck. It's true my talent sucks, but I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know?
Huh? I left the red mark?
For someone called the ultimate lucky student, you don't seem very lucky right now.
Called out for being a dick to him.
Jesus.
God.
At the time, Hajime said I wasn't lucky. But it was actually the opposite. I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty. Just like I wanted.
Looks psychotic.
Enough. I don't care about that anymore. More importantly, why did you kill Byakuya? Answer me!
Byakuya was a very capable leader. For someone like him to get killed? Oh, the despair it brings. It's only fitting that you symbols of hope should use his death as a stepping stone to shine even brighter. That was my only motivation.
You're not making any sense!
Fine, let's start the damn vote already. I'm ready to fucking kill this psycho.
Please! Monokuma! Please, wait!
Huh? The fuck?
Yeah. The autopsy.
How should I put this? Is Nagito really the killer?
What are you saying? He's already confessed, hasn't he?
No, that's wrong.
Know that, but there's just something a little strange.
If it's only a little, then keep your mouth shut. Your ugly face is stressing me out. It makes me want to puke.
I'm sorry.
For now, might I suggest we listen to what she has to say?
But we know who the killer is.
Simply listening is acceptable.
I've contributed.
However, I won't allow this to end with mere play. Now then, let us lift the curtain for our bloody spectacle.
From this point on, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Your truth bullets will disappear if they touch these lines. So think of them as obstacles in your debates. Please time your truth bullets just right so they won't get interrupted by the white noise. By the way, if the difficulty is set to gentle, white noise won't appear at all.
We did that, right?
No.
Oh.
No.
Alright.
Enjoy, Izzy. In that case, all it means is this explanation didn't mean anything at all. It had no meaning whatsoever. No, please don't worry. I'm not going to fall into despair. Even though it's meaningless, allow me to say one more thing. In this debate, you won't be able to shoot down the white noise. That will be explained later.
Okay.
Wait, I'm normally allowed to, but I can't right now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Why?
That will be explained later.
later.
If you press the start button during these arguments, you can, well then, good luck and have fun.
Fuck you! God damn it, ass.
Mikon's autopsy results.
I think it's strange that...
The killer is so obviously Nagito!
He has already confessed.
Chris says, objection!
You know...
That bastard Nagito is the one who did it. He killed Byakuya with the knife he hid.
The knife he hid.
Oh, never mind.
Thanks for wasting our time, skanky bitch!
Oh my
Jesus!
Let's prepare to cast our votes.
You're such an asshole.
Yeah, we're gonna go with the knife he hid. That I think, what's his face says.
Yeah. Why does Mikon think it's strange? Because she must know something that contradicts the crime scene.
What do you want me to hit, Jack?
The knife he hid.
I think it's strange that...
The killer is so obviously Nagito!
He's still just
He has
standing
already
there smiling.
confessed.
Yeah, he never actually confessed to murdering the dude.
That bastard Nagito is the one who did it.
Here we go.
He killed Byakuya with the knife he hid. No, that's wrong.
That knife might not be the murder weapon. That's what you wanted to say, right, Mikon?
What the hell are you talking about? It's obvious the knife was the murder weapon.
Look at Ibuki just crying.
Based on the entry wounds on Byakuya's body, the
Byakuya?
actual weapon should be roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
5 millimeters in diameter? That's like way skinnier than a knife.
Hey, that better be true. If you screwed up, I'll sell your fucking ass to a whorehouse.
Holy fuck, dude.
Oh! Says the 15-year-old.
Hey, why are you threatening her?
Is this
Oh.
what
I'm
you're
a fucking
trying to say,
mobster.
Mikon? As long as we can't prove that the knife is the murder weapon, we can't assume that I'm the killer.
What are you saying? No one else can be the killer. It has to be you.
Hey, don't blame me. Mikon's the one who said it.
You're being so weird right now, dude.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, Mikon, she's so sweet. Hello.
Hey, Nagito. Are you still hiding something?
Hiding?
Like, during the blackout, did something happen between you and Byakuya that we don't know about?
Oh no.
Who knows?
After all this, what else do you intend to hide?
Your butt.
Jeez, the moment your back's against the wall, you get all silent. You piss me off.
I swear to God, she's 12.
What happened during the blackout?
Hmm.
Oh, if you cross your eyes like this, it gives you double vision.
What the fuck?
God.
Don't get distracted. Our lives are at stake, you know?
Lives?
Whose life is at stake?
Seriously, how long is
Oh
it
my
gonna
God.
take for you to understand the damn rules?
Nobody can see in the dark, no matter how hard you think about it. The truth is beyond your sight. Don't you think that's a pretty clever metaphor? Despite the fact that it came from me?
Oh
Shut
my
up, Nagito.
God. This poor guy.
No, that's not it.
Not it. What's not it?
The truth is beyond our sight. No, that can't be it. There should be some way to find out what happened in the dark. We can go listen with our ear holes to Ibuki's account.
Are you sure?
Yeah, she was able to discern all the noise people were making during the blackout.
I can prove it with this. Even if we couldn't see what happened in the dark, I'm pretty sure someone could have heard it. Isn't that right, Ibuki?
Oh, reals?
Zorak so surprised.
You were the one who told me, remember? How everyone was shouting during the blackout?
Everyone, calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation like this.
Ah! Don't step on my feet!
What the hell? What's going on here?
Rip Byakuya.
This is...
Ow!
Turn the damn lights on. I can't eat like this, you know.
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Such perceptive hearing. Impressive. I'd expect no less from the ultimate musician.
Please stop touching her hair. It's weird.
It's a good thing your ears are awesome because your face, style, figure, and personality totally suck.
Put her in like a cage or something till this is
truth.
done.
Dude, she doesn't
What is
care
that?
though. She
Right.
doesn't fucking care.
However, after hearing what Byakuya and Nagito said in the dark,
Byakuya.
Byakuya.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
So Chris says,
Almost
"What are you gonna
sounds
do?
like
Stab me?" Quote from the stabbed Byakuya.
Byakuya fought back against Nagito or something.
Well, that's actually what happened.
Huh?
As a sign of respect for Ibuki's talent, I have a small confession to make. I was actually shoved out from under the table by Byakuya.
He shoved you out?
Just as the blackout occurred, I hurried to duck under the table and grab the knife. But Byakuya, wearing his night vision goggles, caught me and shoved me right out from under the table. That's right. I'm so incompetent that I couldn't even grab the knife.
What? But the knife had blood on it.
Yeah, Byakuya
Yeah.
bled all over the place.
Byakuya
On
grabbed
the-
the knife and probably cut him.
But the knife had blood on the sharp and not the handle.
Yeah.
On the blade.
I think Nagito was injured.
Oh, I guess we'll find out. So, Byakuya stopped him when he was trying to get the knife. And he got shoved out from under the table before he could even grab it. It sounds plausible. I mean, just from listening to what they both said at the time. Ooh, ow, let's hear it again.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
I could interpret it like that. No, actually, now that I think about it, that sounds like exactly what happened.
After getting shoved out from under the table, I was just as confused as you guys. I lost sight of the glowing paint, and I didn't even know where the power cord was. Before I realized it, the lights had come back on, and Byakuya's body was lying under the table.
Hold on! Are you saying you're not the killer?
From the very beginning, the idea to throw a party, hiding the knife, setting up the blackout, it was all going according to plan. But unfortunately, my plan failed. And all thanks to Byakuya's night vision goggles. What happened after that? Even I don't know.
You failed? Then you're not the one who killed Byakuya?
So, what was the whole purpose of trying to tell them not to vote, and then also to say that he's the one?
Well, because he's the mole, then. That wants them all to fail. Remember, there was a planted spy or traitor.
The traitor,
And-
yeah.
Yeah, so he's already drank the Mukuro tea. That's why his eyes went crazy. That's why he's babbling on about hope and despair.
You're talking about Junko, right?
Both. Did they switch names?
Huh?
Which one is which, actually?
Mukuro is the ultimate soldier.
Oh, yeah.
The
Junko
ultimate
was
despair.
quote-unquote killed.
Junko is the ultimate fashionista.
Yeah. Yeah, but so Junko was killed, but they switched occupations, right? So this is actually the person...
Other way around.
What? Junko was actually Mukuro who was killed. Ah, that makes sense. Yeah. So Junko is the one who lived. Yeah. You're right. Still haven't figured out Danganronpa 1, huh?
The game, Jack, were you still
This
there?
was a year ago. Yeah. So he's drunk Junko's tea.
Can you please, in honor of Parasite Eve, read what Chris said?
In honor of... Yeah.
Then we're right back to square one!
Oh, god damn it, dude.
How can that be? We spent all this time talking back and forth.
Meaninglessness. What other word is brimming with so much despair?
It's okay. I told you that was Makoto, right? It sounds so weird hearing him sound so like creepy.
But you can't give up. You need to have hope. Do your best and move forward. Rising to the challenge again and again is why you guys are the symbols of hope.
Is Nagito really not the killer? Is this guy really the Nagato I knew before?
No. Nagato?
No, there's no way I can say that. I just thought I knew him, but this whole time I didn't know anything about this guy. Of course you didn't. I didn't know his true character. It's as simple as that. But now's not the time for me to dwell on that. We need to find Byakuya's killer by any means possible. Because if we don't, we're dead. We will die here. Oh, I've got to take a shit with Nekomaru. Suspended?
What?
What?
I love the beef pterodactyl. Yes, it is the first try. We just got to the first part.
Yeah, we just got suspended.
Now then, the class trials reach its climax. But okay, here's a question for you.
What's this?
To those of you who figured out who it is, how about you try out the Guess the Killer challenge?
Are we already doing that?
Whoever fails to guess the right killer will have their save data melt away like butter. But if you guess right, I'll reward you with the $10 billion.
10 billion?
And of course, for those of you who don't know who the killer is, you can just continue on.
Now then, what are you gonna do?
Left mouse button to continue on. B. Guess the killer challenge. Do I guess the killer, Jack?
No, I want to continue on.
You don't want to guess at all?
I don't want to... Okay, look. $10 billion in an apocalyptic hellscape don't mean much. And having my save data melt away also don't mean much. So I'd rather just hear the story.
Well, no, but you can. But if you guess the killer, I think you can still go. Like you guess it, and then you go through the trial and you see if you're right.
Oh.
You know what I guess?
I think it's Gundam, but like that's only because he managed to get his earring back.
So you don't want to guess though, like in the game.
I don't know. I guess you need to restart anyway because we already aren't 100%ing it.
Yeah, I gotta go back and do it again. So.
Well, okay, I guess if you want to guess, that's fine. But I mean, like, if we guess now and we go all the way back.
No pain, no gain.
Hello?
Yes.
Oh, is it not working?
Yes.
No.
Hit right click maybe?
Hello?
It's a trap. You can't guess.
Can you click B at all?
Click B.
Is
Like,
B for
click on the B.
backspace?
Backspace. No.
That'd be silly, right?
Let me see.
Oh.
Ha! Ha!
Just kidding. You can't make a choice.
Bruh.
There's no way you'd be able to guess who the killer is.
God.
And of course, there's no $10 billion either.
Dude, Monokuma just dabbed on us.
You're
Fucking got
so
trolled.
evil.
He dabbed on you.
You.
Well, I was not taking a guess anyway.
Yeah, well, you know how it is. Alright, gotta save over here because Jack failed us.
Wow, incredible.
Damn it, Jack, we could have had $10 billion.
Hi,
Oh, look.
Mommy.
If I
My
had
heart
$10
is
billion
throbbing like crazy right now.
Oh, thanks.
If I had
Okay.
$10 billion.
Jack, is your heart throbbing?
My brain is trembling.
Jesus. Alright, guys. It is 2 hours. Do we want to take a break? Or do you want to end it? Because right now, we're halfway through the trial.
Is this really the halfway point? Like it's not like almost done or anything?
What do you want to do? Take a break and then continue, or stop?
I mean, if this is really only the halfway point, I mean, we started at 6:30, and it's been going for 2.5 hours. We won't finish it.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe to be continued.
Sound good, Jackaroni?
Yeah, we have a special Saturday stream, Steve.
The group's leader, Byakuya, got killed. And his killer is among this group of students?
Yeah, so she's just reminding you what happened.
No,
Okay.
I'm not gonna believe it. I'll never believe it.
She sounds like
Ow, this
Elmo.
knife
I believe
stabbing me in the back.
everyone.
If only I believed
Don't
it.
forget to save regularly.
Regularly.
Before we end the stream, I wanted to make a point that I've been thinking about for a couple of days now. So you know the voice that Izzy picks from Monami? That's like the same voice that she uses when she's being very condescending, like very good.
Yep. Yep, that's
There's
exactly
no
it.
reason for such suspicion.
I'd love to be
what
a
now?
pterodactyl. Follow.
Thank you. I didn't even hear it. I think it's because the freaking music was so loud.
Oh my god! And Pterodactyl says it really is half. So we've
Okay,
got a lot
yeah,
to go.
I can't confirm because I haven't. You guys just passed me. I have to catch up. I have no idea if this is halfway. It sounds like it's
Holy
half.
shit! Yeah, and
They
and
just
Pterodactyl's
did
not
intermission.
spoiling it. He's just saying it's half. Yeah, so that is the halfway point exactly.
Makes sense.
There's another 2.5 hours of this.
Yeah, so we will have to do it on Saturday, and we're gonna continue on 6:30 time for Central, and Sasha will again be here with us. He did a surprise Friday stream with us, right, Sash?
Yeah, surprised my work
Friday.
fucked up and didn't have anything for me to do this afternoon stream.
Oh yeah, I saw your message. I think after we started, I was like, oh shit, no wonder he came in. But yeah, so it sounds like we will finish the other half of this tomorrow. Right, Jack?
That's right.
Will it make you sad?
No.
If the knife isn't the murder weapon, there's no definitive proof that I'm the killer.
Well, we figured out he's not the killer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, guys. Is there anything you want to say for this last Friday stream for today?
Byakuya.
Jack?
Oh, it's a good time. Thanks.
You're gay.